3 days in a row. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that's better. It's way too hot. Way too hot. You know there's somebody in here. I can feel you. Who are you? Who is in here? I can feel you. It's on my cheek. Hi, you. How are you? I'm like, who's in here? I can feel you. How are you? Good. It's way too hot. This heat is ridiculous. Is it really warm where you are? Hello, number 2. Salute. It's crazy hot again. Wait, I have lots on the AC. I know, we do too. It's really fucking hot. I was like, no, this is just terrible. It sucks for the allergies and the hair. So. Did you guys have fun yesterday? Did you guys do fireworks or anything? Who's number 2? Any fireworks? Anything fun? I feel like my smoke is going in your guys' face, so I'm kind of like... Hi, Jasper. I'm just embracing nudity in my apartment, and I just had work, so had no fun. Oh, I wish I could do that, because I am burning up. Heck no, I don't play with fireworks. I hung out with my ex. Oh. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I don't like fireworks. Hi, Sheila. It's hot. It's like hellaciously hot. It's like the bowels of hell. I love it. No, I don't. But yeah. Yeah, we had little fireworks, like tiny ones. So yeah. It was fun, kinda. Kinda peaceful. Nothing crazy. But yeah. So you hung out with your ex? Was it awkward? Trying to think, do I hang out with any of my exes? I'm friends with my exes. Some of them that I don't wish dead, but... Interesting. Hello, number 3. Goodbye, number 3. Strange. Hi, Gustavo. Hi, brother. I'm more of a winter guy. I am too, to be honest, but it's freeing to be nude. I know it is. I wish. Very relaxing and waiting for the area's man to appear for this. Oh. Yeah, he's really, yeah. It's just, I don't know how to tell him. I still have feelings. We had a little bit of problems last time. Oh, it's always sucky. That is always sucky. I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, totally get it. I'm just completely blunt and very honest, so I'm just like, I still have feelings for you, and they will never go away. But that's just with my very first, like, boyfriend, actual, like, boyfriend. So... But yeah. Hello again, number 2. So yeah. I was having issues with my stupid ice maker thawing and refreezing. That's odd. That's really odd. LOL. Reaching for coffee grounds that spilled and burnt my hair on my arm near a candle just now. Ouch. Like on the inside of my thigh where I have Mr. Pink tattooed. I don't know. It looks like a bite, but it's like I think I dropped my lighter or I accidentally hit my bong on my inside of my thigh one night. I mean, it's like a welt, like that big. I was like, holy crap, what is that burn? I tend to be self-destructive in relationships. I do too. I do too, honestly. That's my downfall. Is I wait for when's it gonna go bad? I wait for it. So it's the self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm like, when's it gonna go bad? It's too good. It's way too good. It's gotta go bad. And then it goes bad. Really bad. Really quick. I'm like, shit. That was too much, too quick. But yeah. It's different. Very, very different. I don't know. Wow, I'm too tired. The idea of someone loving me, my crazy brain is like, test them. Yeah, widely disturbing. Yeah, that's me. I'm like, okay, how are they going to love me? I test them. Big time. On July 1st, I'm 27. You are so young. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. I wish I am 27. Very much. Wow, no, I'm not. Happy belated birthday. How do I do that dance thing? What is this? Okay, so for your birthday, here you go. I don't want to have seizures, but I'll do this for you. Happy belated birthday. Okay, I can't do that no more. Sorry. Aw. What? The disco thing? Happy birthday and hubby stuff. You are only 23? Exactly, I'm only 23. Oh my god, what? The disco light thing? The disco dance party? That's what that thing's called. That's... Go up 2 years. Go up 2 more years. I like what Jasper's saying. 3, 5. I don't know why and how. How did I didn't even think I was going to live past the age of 27. I thought I was going to be dead at 27. I honestly did. Forever. Once I could understand the concept of death, I was like, I'm going to die at 27. That's just when I'm going to peace out. And then I'm like, oh, no, it's not happening. Hello, number 3 and number 4. How are you guys today? Weird, I've known you 8 years. This year, it's a very strange feeling, to be honest. Why? Why? We've known each other for a long time. So you have to come over here. Get in a boat, get in a whatever you gotta do, and just come on over. You're more than welcome. I always thought I'd end up in the 27 Club too. Really? I always did too. I always, and I didn't even know it at the time when I came to the realization of what death was when I was like 4. I was like, I'm gonna die at 27. What 4-year-old says I'm gonna die at 27? That was odd. I was very strange, and I'm even more strange now. Hello, number 4 or 5, and thank you for that. Yeah, the 27 Club. That's sad. It's really sad. Hook my way over and show up in a maid outfit for added effect. Oh my Jesus. Not my Jesus, but you know what I mean. That's funny. Yeah, you can come over. You're more than welcome to be here. More than welcome. I still can't believe you're 6 foot tall. Or however tall you said you are. I feel very short. I feel short and pudgy. Very short and very pudgy. But yes. God. Too many people. People cannot give us a rest. So I actually had Jesus come through a Ouija, and then some other demon came on. Did you really have Jesus come through the Ouija? What did Jesus have to say? Jesus Christos. It's something I would legit do just for you, Rai. Aw. I would love to have you here. I mean, you are more than welcome. I'm 6'2", but 6'7". So you're almost 7 friggin' foot. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, hi Jasper. And you're gonna be like, hi, how are you? At least when I meet you, I can give you a hug and I can cling on and you can just keep walking and do your thing. I'm a hugger too, so I'm sorry in advance. If you don't like hugs, I don't care. My hairstylist hates hugs. And nope, she gets a hug every time. Always. I can't not hug somebody that does such a good job on my hair. Or like you, Jasper. I really could recognize him only because it felt like everyone talked about him on Earth. I asked, will humanity ever end? He said, that's something I can, not something I can tell you. It sounds like him. Like a fat, ugly, incubi demon, basically me? No. You're not a huggy person either? Well, you're gonna get a hug from me. And I'm not gonna let go. I'm a hugger. Like an 8,000 person hug cuddle. That would be amazing. But I have to be on the outside so I can escape. Your love, Jasper. Come on. Goofball. Hello, number 6. Hi. How are you? Bay Magic. I like that. I like that a lot. Do you guys celebrate the 4th of July in Ireland, Jasper? I don't think you do you? I don't know. I really don't care. I mean, I care, but I'm just curious. I don't think you guys do you? I'm very huggy, though. Okay, good. There we go. Perfect. Just thought I'd be working 8 months solid, but love a trip to the States when the outbreak cools down. And no, we don't. Oh, I figured you didn't celebrate the 4th of July over there. That's just the blonde talking. It is. Good, because you're going to get tackled then. The outbreak actually is a lot, it's down. Everybody's getting their vaccines. Atomic Blonde. No, I use Blonde Brilliance actually. Other week of work. Yeah, the outbreak is actually kind of cooled down a lot. I mean, everybody's getting their vaccinations and it's working. So, I mean, obviously it's a good thing. Thank the gods. But, alright. Gustavo, my brother. Update old cards. Gotcha. Woohoo. One of these days, this whole laptop or iPad's gonna come down on me. Wow. That was a terrible shuffle. Okay, one more good shuffle. Okay, my brother, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, we have the star card again. So yeah, literally something is happening big time. I mean, whatever we're doing, the magic that we're doing, it is actually affecting her to the most, the best, or the extreme. So it's really actually affecting her to the extremes. So actually what is going on with the fluidity of, you know, the astral energy and all that going directed to her, it's literally the star is kind of like a magnet. So it's the spiritual card. So it does represent, you know, deepening, you know, deeper emotions. So it kind of seems like that she may be having deeper emotions for you. Has she told you about her emotions for you yet? Like, has she told you that they're deepening, or, you know, that she could be with you? Because that is the card. That is literally like something is guiding you guys together. So that would be what, kind of basically what the star would represent for that in this context. The Fool. So it's almost like one of you, I'm more thinking her, is ready to take that leap of faith and be like, all right, so do you want to get in a relationship? I mean, these are the same cards that you got yesterday, literally, almost. So it's like, all right, does she want to take that leap of faith? So she hasn't told you about her emotions for you yet? Azazel did. Azazel told you that she felt that way for you? Because he will reveal everything. Especially what, you know, you're the person that you like or you want to be with is going to, you know, what they're thinking. So the Fool, actually, she needs to take that leap of faith and trust in you. You've proven yourself to her that you're a good guy. So, I mean, it's like that, it's so fucking close. It is so goddamn close to her actually, you know, you guys being in a relationship together. The Knight of Wands. Azazel. So Azazel's literally everywhere. So he is actually behind this. Big time. Big time behind this, so I really honestly wouldn't worry. It seems like everything is just kind of staying the same, that you're, you know, playing the waiting game, which is very natural in this kind of magic. So don't, you know, don't give up yet. At all. I mean, not at all. Alright, now we have the Eight of Swords. So, again, Azazel's trying to get her to release herself from any kind of negative situations, negative thinking. You know, she could be thinking, okay, well, if I get into a relationship with him, it could go bad. Like, I think that all the time. Like, if I get into a relationship, I'm like, all right, when is it going to go bad? So that could be, you know, one of just many things that are, you know, kind of binding her fetters that kind of tie her to, you know, certain patterns that she goes through. But Azazel's trying to cut that through, cut all of that away, especially with that wand. The Knight of Wands is big time energy from Azazel. So we have the Nine of Wands, or Wands again. So, I mean, basically she's just not wanting to, you know, be in that kind of a relationship that she was with the baby daddy. So she's still like, okay, I'm not sure. There's a step forward, there's 2 steps backwards, a step forward, 4 steps backward. So it's like, it's, you know, a weird cyclical thing. But I do feel like since we have Azazel on our side and he's working for you, is he with you right now? I have a feeling that he's with you right now. The Ace of Swords, alright, again we have Azazel. Everything sword-wise is Azazel. So, I mean, particularly for you in this situation, I would definitely say, again, we're getting the same exact cards. So, once she realizes that her way of thinking about when's it going to go wrong, that is making it a self-fulfilling prophecy. And if she, you know, flips that around, you know, the mindset, then we have a flourishing, beautiful relationship with communication and love and, you know, what every couple does together. So Azazel's behind all of this. I mean, big time. Wow, talk about a Roman candle. Azazel is behind all of this big time. So, I mean, it's just a matter of waiting now to see what's going on with her and how she's going to respond. So you're doing everything that you possibly can. Ten of Swords, again, this represents all of this stuff that she's gone through. It's all lifting off of her. She shouldn't have to deal with it anymore. So, I mean, she is still kind of pondering, you know, what had happened in the past. But it's not going to serve her. It's only going to make this side wilt. And it's not going to make room for that side, where we have a nice, flourishing relationship. So, yeah, literally what I get is Azazel is trying to cut through all of this so that she can actually, you know, come clean with her emotions for you. Sorry. How do we feel about that? It just all came out, I'm sorry. I tend to, thank you for the second, that thing. Thumbs up. It's very different. Very different. I love it that you can tell me to stop. Nobody else tells me to shut up or stop. Except for you. Thank you. Is Amora with you too? She has not been here. She did come back last night for a little bit, but she is not here with me right now. So do you feel Amora around you whatsoever at all? She should be with you. Saria? All readings are $6 for the one card, and you obviously get more than one card. I can't just do one card. Not at all. I'm like, I have to do more cards. There's more information that you need to know. So that's, yeah. That's how that works. I don't do hourly, you know, half an hour for whatever all these other people do. I just one flat, yeah. Gustavo, my brother, is Amora with you? Tell her to come back home for a while. Tell her to come back home for a while. Yeah, she's not here. Nope. I think she's with you. Which is not a bad thing. Not at all. Oh my god, I'm so burning up. Anyways, sorry. Is it lagging for you guys? I don't know if the heat has anything to do with it. I guess it could be. So yes, what'd you do last night, Gustavo? Fireworks? Anything fun? It's very strange. Very strange. Blah. Ooh, Ouija question. I'm like, ooh, hold on, let me put this out. I always finish my cigarette, but I want to know what's going on. What is my connection? Wait. Automatic conjure or automatic writing? So, okay, there's a connection with the, okay, automatic conjuring, so you're able to actually call on the spirits right away and they come? very quickly, like on the board, like me. Because all I have to do is get the board out and put one finger on it and ask, and it will go. It will start to go. I'm like, holy crap, okay. So you want to know why there is such a connection with you in the board? It's actually a really good question. I like that. I really like that. Okay, what cards do you want? Do you want the old cards or do you want the new cards? I really like that question. Ouch. Eyebrow. That's like ingrown. Holy crap. Okay. Gotcha. Whoops. Hi, Shadow. Okay, Soul of Thorns. Tell me when to stop. Gotcha. All right. Nine of Swords. All right, so through the Nine of Swords, actually, there's a depiction of actually the Wild Hunt. So I would actually say that you are actually a medium, a natural medium. You feel things. Are you an empath as well? You experience and you take on the emotions and feelings of actual spirits and other people as well, and from different dimensions and realities. So you were born a medium. I don't know if you were born, was there any kind of complications when you were born? Like me, I think I died. Like the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. And I was gone for about 2 minutes and then I was back. So that has a big, I honestly think that's a doorway. So there's a connection there with that. If anything happened to you when you were being born or while, oh, okay. So you're natural. So this comes natural for you. That is why. This is the connection. So we are literally living, walking Ouija boards. Literally. So do you trance channel when you Ouija? Is it kind of like you go into this trance and you Ouija and then you can't remember what happened? Because that is exactly what happens to me. I don't well, I do now. I mean, I'm past the point of not remembering. So this is actually really good. This is really good. So the King of, I forget a little bit too. I forget a little bit with the cards as well. But that's just because we're going into a deeper trance. We are naturally, good at, going into, different realms, raising our vibration, matching it to the spirits, channeling what a spirit is feeling. The King of Wands. So, yes, basic energy. So, I mean, literally, that would just be the basic energy, not Kundalini, but just the way the dragon or the serpent actually, sprawls in your being. So you actually have that current of serpentine energy actually naturally rolling in, I mean, not rolling in around you, but coming through you. So you can actually naturally just take all that in, and then you can channel. So it all has to do with what happened at birth. We have the Queen of Wands. All right, so these could be your parents, or this could be the god and the goddess that you worship, or you work with. But with that, I mean, again, we have the Queen of Wands. What is your connection with the animals? And do you have any kind of a connection with the animals? Like when they pass, can you channel them as well? And plant life? Because I can actually talk to plants on the Ouija. I can talk to animals on the Ouija. I kind of have a feeling that you can do the same thing. You can channel anything through the board. I mean, literally anything. So this is just you blossoming and blooming. So, I mean, there's a lot more to come for you. A lot. It is crazy. Yeah, I can too. It's literally insane. A planet. You can't, I mean, who thought you could actually talk to a planet through a board and through channeling, and you can. All right, so the Six of Swords. So, all right, so were you, I mean, it looks kind of like that you were in some like crazy waters, like spiritual waters that got kind of too heavy for you and you had to push yourself out of it. So you actually propelled yourself out of pretty much negative situations. If you take on too much energy from somebody and they're like sick and they're, you know, depressed, you can take that on and you can move yourself out of that situation very quickly. So, I mean, it's like are you a water sign? Maybe? Okay. It's really interesting. It's really, really interesting that yeah, okay, you're a water sign. So that's just really interesting, that the way you were born. So literally the reason for this, the connection, is because you were born that way. You were born to be a natural medium, to channel anything and everything, anyone and everything that you possibly can. And I mean, that is a gift, a very good gift. So the Emperor is basically the Pope of spirituality, of paganism, of witchcraft, of mediumship. And yeah, so when you were born, right there's the Ankh. You have the ability to literally see through worlds. So you have the ability to see. Clairvoyant, you are, you feel. Do you hear too? Do you have clairaudience? Because that would be a lot of spiritual gifts. So a lot of spiritual gifts go along with channeling. Taste, smell, all of it. I try to find so much research to teach people to see and feel. It's hard. It's really hard when you naturally can do it and other people can't. So the hearing is coming. All right. What about taste? Are you tasting things as well? And smells? Phantom smells and phantom tastes. It goes a long way with being a natural medium. So yeah, it's just the way you were born. That's why. That is exactly why. Four of Cups. All right. So basically, I mean, yeah, this kind of refers to the childhood. So this kind of goes back into your childhood. Why did you get? Did you have your imaginary friends when you were a child? Like seeing the spirits as well, interacting with them, talking to them, and it's kind of like, I feel like they brought you comfort. Like, don't be afraid of certain situations. You know, don't be afraid of this. You know, because we're here. We're gonna guide you. We're gonna help you. I feel like a grandmother is coming through as well. So you do channel her. Is she like a guide? This is crazy. I love this. I've never met anybody else that can do this like I do. I would turn my toys into my guides. Exactly. You would animate them with breath. So literally that is kind of what the King of the Emperor is about too. Right here with the Ankh. Blowing through that gives life. So I mean, it is a meaning, you know, it is the phallus, and then we have, you know, yeah. How do I do that? So it's literally, you can actually breathe life into things and bring things to life. And that is really interesting. That is really interesting. And they're still giving you gifts. The sun. So yeah, you were born that way. You were totally born that way. So the sun would tell me that yes, that you have a lot more gifts to unfold. A lot more is going to unfold within you. But yeah, that's just the way you were born. That's your connection right there. How do we feel about that? That's intense. I've never met anybody else that can do what I do instantly. I mean, just put your finger on the board, a penny on the board, and it moves. It's crazy. You can channel like this, and it gets overwhelmed. You get overwhelmed, you get stressed. It's crazy. So, how do we feel about that? I love it that you're natural. And I can't believe that you did you die for 2 minutes when you were born? Because I did. It was wrapped around my neck. And I couldn't breathe, and there I went. Hello. I've been getting sick a lot because I missed my home on Ouija. It's been tough. I just really want to stop everything to take the whole day for it. Oh. I understand that too. I totally understand that. To take a day off and just kind of be, you know, go with it and see what happens and see what comes through, what messages comes through. You were born that way. All readings are $6. Please read the description below. Thank you. So, I do too. I really like this. I can't believe that you're actually, you channel naturally. You need to add me on Facebook if you have one. Because we need to talk. I need to know how to stop some of this stuff. Yes, I think that the ones that were born with gifts are drawn to each other big time. It's almost like you hid it for a long time. Oh, I forgot. Duh. I'm like, duh. How are you? I like that. I like that you were born like that. It is cool. It is cool. I think it's because our souls resonate and they respond to each other, and it just kind of, it's like a magnet, and we all just get kind of drawn together, and it's pretty amazing. So how do we feel about this reading? It gets even more intense. It does not stop. It doesn't dull down. The voices, the clairaudience might come down to a dull roar, but it will never go away. Thanks. I really wish I lived where you live. Oh God, no you don't. Trust me, you don't. Well, I love my space I've got, but no, I hate this city. It really doesn't. It is bad. I want to smoke my kids. Huh. I mean, it does. It gets better and better, but then with more, more coming in, it just kind of, you can get really overwhelmed quickly, and I completely understand that. So I have a witch's ball. I have all kinds of protection. I always wear protection. Yep, you will too for the rest of your life. So either make it your career, or try to get rid of it. Yeah, I have to medicate. Yeah, I have to have a witch's ball. And I have to have witch bottles. I have to have all of it. That calms it down, but sometimes, again, I mean, I'll be at nighttime and then I'll be like, okay, I have to draw cards. I did too. I do every day. Every night. That's really cool that you were born that way. So yeah, just enjoy your gift. I mean, try to hone in on it. Try to focus on what's, the most prominent thing that you want to do with it. Oh, you could if you were here with me. Just yesterday. It helps. It really does. I think so. Are you serious, Shadow? What cards do you want? How to make a living off of it? Don't try. Don't try to make a living off of it. Wish I could hang out and have a sesh with you. Cosmic? Oh. Oh no. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Woohoo. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna give it one more good shuffle. Okay, my shadow, tell me when to stop. Motherfucker. That came out. Oops. I did not mean to say that. It just came out subconsciously. So 7 of Pentacles. I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. What I'm getting from that is it's you're late. I mean, it's late. It's just, I don't know if it's, having anything to do with the reproductive, the woman's reproductive system, the organs. So I do not feel like that you are. A 7 of Cups. So I don't know if that's making anybody sad that you're not, or I don't know if anybody's going to be upset that you're not, but I do feel like that you are not. No. I just feel like it's just the emotions. There we go. So basically what we have in the back is the Witch, which would be you. So, and you're taking care of your own problems, which would be the 7 of Pentacles. So you're doing your thing. So you're on birth control. I think it's kind of funky, or it's probably, I don't know if it messes with your periods or not or anything like that, but I think it's kind of, it's something weird. And, I've heard a lot of people tell me, a lot of girls tell me that birth control, it's weird, and it just, she controls it, and I can't medically have any until November. Okay, so the 10 of Wands. So, I mean, even if you did, trying to track it, it does help. Okay. But I mean, even if you did, so it's, even if you thought, oh God, I'm, pregnant again and I can't do this. So that is the 10 of Wands. That's a situation that is completely over with. So you don't have to worry about that. It's nothing to worry about. I honestly do not think you are from these cards. The Justice card, no. Sooner than later, I do feel like it's going to balance itself out, because the Justice card is the balancing, the whole entire balancing system, and this is going along with the body. So I do think it has to do with your body. So it could be anything. It could be anything that is, trying to hold it in. I don't know. I don't know how that works. So I would probably give it a couple more days, and you'll kind of realize, okay, whoa, okay, here she is. She's here. So I don't think so. Not through the cards anyway. And I don't really feel it in my heart or my gut. My center, I don't feel it. It's also energy helping it from happening. Okay, so you got a lot of energy going on. You got a lot of energy going on in your body that you need to like kind of harmonize everything. That's a little crazy. That's okay. So yeah, I mean, honestly, it could be that. It honestly could be that, the Hermit. So yeah, this is actually an indication of spiritual unbalance. So anything in the body that you've done recently, any kind of spiritual work, anything, not magic. I have been using a lot lately. There we go. All right, so yeah, basically you need to do something like outdoors. You need to ground yourself. You need to get your energies inside your body harmonized. Do you know the circle cross method? Storing that bad boy. So yeah, I don't feel it. You do? Okay, try that. Try the circle cross method. See if that helps you. It's from Treading the Mill. It's a traditional witch practice, and it helps to harmonize all the energy in the body, and it will balance everything out, and you wait and see what comes. She shall flow. She shall flow. So I do not feel like you're pregnant. How is that? Shadows like God. Poor thing. Okay, so the scare's over. You're good. If you harmonize the balance yourself out in your body, the energies, don't let them go crazy. Good. So you're going to be gaining a lot of spiritual enlightenment. Not magic is amazing. Amazing. Okay, well, I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you that you're not. Aw. Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can back you up, and I'm not talking about constipation. I want to do something right for once with tea and do the process right. Oh, so you want to eat it. everything to go just smoothly, naturally, organically. I totally get that. I totally get that. It'll happen this next one, it'll happen when you're ready. When you're ready. And the two of you. And not force it with my power. There you go. So naturally and organically. So just don't try. And that's usually when you get pregnant. That's when you don't try. Or you could do the whole Roseanne thing and circle all the dates on the calendar of when you're ovulating and... No, I'm joking. I'm totally joking. Was there another reading? Or Shadow, were you my last? Okay. Miss Aunt Flo. I love you. Oh, you do that? You can recommend on contacting on Ouija? Okay, what do you mean? Do you know of anything that you can recommend me contacting on Ouija? What do you mean? Like, and you want to boost your communications with the insane communication you already have? Spirit-wise, talking to? Holy crap. Meditation. That's the key. Meditate. Hi, Lily. Do you happen to have time for another reading? I do, if you want to, yeah. Meditate. Big time. Just meditate. Be sure you can differentiate between the voice, your own voice, and the voice of Spirit. Spirit speaks first, you speak second. So in my mind, when I'm shuffling cards at nighttime for the next day, for you guys on Patreon, I'm thinking, okay, so I just lost my train of thought. I just totally lost my train of thought. It's just very you've got to hone in, and you've got to meditate, and you've got to realize, you know, it can become an addiction, a big time addiction, and it's not good. So, the more you use the board, you are going to naturally develop your abilities. They're going to come out. I mean, for me it did. So, I mean, now I don't really need the board. I can just kind of just channel it, and I don't know how it works. I don't know how I do it. It just happened. It just happened, just like the board. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I got to where I am with it. I just used it, and it worked. But it didn't bring demons that I wanted. It brought spirits, and I was like, oh, okay. And then it just went from there. And people were like, well, how do you know that? I was like, the Ouija board. And they're like, no, that's stupid. I was like, I'm serious. So, yeah. Meditating to see how it works, block for blocks. You want to unblock yourself? Take a black candle, like a chime candle, one of those really tiny ones, and just pour in all of your negative energy into it and focus on blocking, and then light it. Or take an egg and leave it at room temperature. Let it all go. Okay, I need confirmation about a certain deity who I might not be who I think might be calling me as I get back from the craft after a long fall from grace. Welcome back. Okay, do you want the old cards or do you want the new cards? Ouch. Sorry, sunburn. It's itchy. God, I don't know how I get so sunburned. The old ones? Okay. All right. Let me read your question one more time. Okay, about a certain deity who I think may be calling me. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Okay, one more good shuffle. Okay, Lily, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Okay. Well, the sun. So that's a big indication that yes, they are shining the light on you. So who do you think it is? Kind of feels it kind of feels male. It kind of feels like a light bringer. I don't know what deity that would be. I mean, that could be any deity that's connected to the sun, that's connected to the the herbs, the woodland. But that would be a definite sign that yes, they are. This deity is calling you. The Eight of Cups shows me that you went on a pretty much a hiatus, a journey to find yourself, and you did find yourself. You came back to the craft. So you did find yourself. Did you find what you were looking for? That sounds like a grocery store. Did you find everything all right? I mean, when you kind of like just scooted away from the craft for a while, did you find yourself and did you realize that you needed to go back? Because that's kind of what the Eight of Cups represents. Kind of felt like there was something missing in a way. But the sun definitely tells me that there is a very, very large deity that is very, very bright, very dominant. Good. That is actually looking out for you, and they are with you, and they're actually calling for you. Calling you back to the craft. So I don't know what path of the craft that you follow. I don't know if it's traditional witchcraft. I don't know what path, but yes, definitely. The Ten of Cups represents completion, emotional fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, the consciousness. So yeah, definitely on your journey, on your hiatus, kind of getting away from the craft, you came back and now you're feeling fulfilled. So yes, definitely work with this deity because they are going to, I feel like it's a he. Is it a he? I feel like it's going to be more fulfilling, a lot more fulfilling spiritually. It's like this time around, it's like real. So it's like this time you're like, okay, now this is real. This is what I've got to be doing. This is what I want to be doing. And there you go. So it's not bad. It's really good. It's really, really good. It's going to bring you happiness and joy and, just spiritual fulfillment. I feel like it's a he who recommended me to a she. Ooh. Okay. So we have that third party and we have the recommendations. And okay, so we have that whole spiritual world actually working in accordance together. So, Two of Wands. Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, Two of Wands is a more stable, a solid foundation from where you were. So now it's going to get even better, and you're just going to be better at your craft. You're going to be better at what you do. Everything is going to be a little bit more powerful, a little more colorful. So it's like you're finally seeing everything for what it is. So a lot actually did come out of that journey out of the craft back into it. So it's pretty good that you did. And it's like you're between the worlds at all times too. So are you channeled? Do you channel? Do you sense? Do you feel? It also feels like that you have some natural abilities going on there too. And those natural abilities are what guided you back to your path. Sorry. I talk way too much. All readings are $6, baby girl, for the one card reading. I've had a long of experience with Sweden when I was younger. Okay. So yeah, you're literally between the worlds. So this is something that's happening for the better, for the greater good of yourself. Strength. All right, now this comes in the form of spiritual strength. So that would definitely be the female. What goddess do you feel that's calling to you? I cannot put a goddess on the strength card, but I do feel like it is very feminine. But there's a lot of strength there. A lot of strength. Big time. Hecate? I mean, it could be Hecate. She's strong. She's the goddess of the witches. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So that card would basically tell me that you're reaping everything that you need. Everything in the craft, everything like guidance, etc., so on and so forth, from the deities. So you're actually following what their, their guidance, which is a very good thing. Very good. I made a pact to Hecate when I was younger. Do you think she called you back to the craft? I did. I've made a pact with Hecate. Yeah, quite a while ago. But now I'm feeling a draw to Lilith. I was going to say Lilith because Lilith is connected to Hecate in a way. Lilith is amazing. She's a very strong woman. She will help you immensely. So keep going with what you're doing. Just keep going with what you're doing. But yeah, definitely. I mean, you might not see like instant results with her. You have to build a rapport. So you have to get to know her. She has to get to know you. I think she's a little temperamental. That's kind of how I, perceive Lilith's energy. Is she's a little temperamental and a little iffy about people. Which what she went through, I would, I don't doubt that. King of Wands. So just energy for the sake of energy. A lot of energy. Spiritual energy. So you're a literal spiritual powerhouse. Literally. You're doing the right thing. You did the right thing. You're following the guidance of the deities, especially with Lilith. I would definitely work with her. Light her a candle. Give her a little bit of wine or honey. Give her an apple. No, don't give her an apple. Don't you dare do that. No, that'd be like a slap in the face. I don't know. Just everything feels good. Everything feels good about this. You're on the right path again. You actually came back. How are we feeling about that? I can't even smell, but I smell like fruit. Who's eating fruit? Hello. I have no clue how I felt about you yesterday. All card readings are $6 for the one card, and you obviously get more than one card. How do we feel about this, though, this reading? I really like Lilith. I like working with her. She is really, really, really strong, and she's very protective. So I would actually work with her and see what she has to offer, see what she has to bring to the table, get to know her, write her a letter, just kind of really get to know her. I already feel like you do know a lot about Lilith, though. A lot. So I don't think much is going to get in the way of you working with Lilith at all. You're very strong spiritually. She is going to bring you a lot of strength as well. A lot. A lot better about the situation, honestly, because I just don't know her very well. And I'm still nervous getting back into direct communication with the gods for some reason. Okay, do you feel like it's because you left the craft? Don't feel like that. No, don't feel like that, because they're welcoming you back. They're comforting you. Our gods are not like the Christian God. Once you defy him, you're damned forever. I mean, I know her mythology a lot, but her as a person, I haven't worked with her a lot. Okay, yeah. I mean, I know her mythology, a lot of her mythology. I've worked with her quite a bit, but I mean, it's been a bit. So it's been a minute since I've worked with her. But good, yes. Just, I mean, meditate on her. Meditate on her. Do visualizations, meet her in the astral. I do feel like that you can astral project, or you can place your awareness somewhere else. I guess maybe there is some guilt, oddly enough. I mean, yeah, but, take it into consideration that our gods and goddesses are more forgiving than the Christian God. So you're not going to be, like, punished or anything for, leaving the craft. You're always welcome back. Even if you go to Christianity and you get saved, you're always welcome back into the craft. The gods, the goddesses will always welcome you. I mean, always. The first card was the Sun card, so that was the major, you know, big flag saying, hey, welcome back. Literally, there's a banner. A banner. So yeah, this is a very new beginning for you, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be very amazing. Don't give up if you, like, don't get the immediate results with Lilith that you want. Just keep building. Build upon, like, bricks. Keep building until you reach your goal, your spiritual goals. But, I mean, I really like that. But don't feel guilty. Don't. If you do, embrace it. Embrace the guilt. Feel it. Feel it and then transmute it into something better. Give it to Lilith. Give it to her to destroy. Say, Lilith, here, I give you my guilt. Please destroy it. Or turn it into power. And I am 100% sure that she will do that. But yeah, you don't need to feel guilty at all in the craft. Not at all. That is Christianity. That's Catholicism, Christianity, all that stuff. So, unless, you know, she granted you, you know, like thousands of dollars, like $1 million, and then you totally ignored her, then I would personally feel like I would be like damned by Lilith. I wouldn't want to piss her off. Ooh. So, how's that? Oh, definitely. That's why I feel like the blasphemy stuff is so dark for some of us who went to Catholic school. Yeah, don't let that guilt. Don't let it eat you, because it's just useless. Or maybe it's remorse. I mean, when you have remorse, it means you're human. So maybe you just feel a little remorse for leaving, you know, but you don't have to. You know, just work through it. You're strong. You're very strong, so just work through that. Because you're on the right path. I love this. Okay, that was different. That was very different. So, how do we feel now? Hopefully we feel a little better. Don't feel any guilt. No. There's no guilt in our faith. Well, I mean, there is, but there's no, you know, guilt for the sake of leaving and then coming back and, you know. So that's pretty interesting. I feel a lot better about it now. Thank you. Oh, you don't have to thank me. I love doing this. I love doing this. That is so cool, though. Lilith is so welcoming, and she's actually so much warmer than people think. She's just scorned. She's a scorned woman, and who can blame her? Okay, all readings are done, guys. I mean, who can blame her for being, you know, scorned? Or, you know, kicked out or left out. Yeah, and Lucifer and Samael, their whole, like, relationship is, I love it. Where'd my other deck thing go? There it is. But I love their relationship. So definitely let me know how it goes with her, because she is wicked amazing. I don't know the connection with her and Hecate, though. I honestly don't. But I've read quite a bit about the connection with her and Hecate. So I'm not 100% sure about that, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff about Lilith as an archetype, especially in Jungian psychology. That explains a lot. So I would definitely look into depth psychology, Jungian. Look up Jungian psychology plus Lilith. And then that'll go into the mythology of her and kind of give you more of a stable grounds of, you know, who she was and what happened to her and, you know, why she does what she does now and she was scorned and all that good stuff. So yes. Whew. Alright, guys. Okay, you guys, I gotta get out of here. So, ooh, my chair just about broke. You need to stop gaining weight. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody, please be safe and stay healthy. Don't be peacing out on me. Any of that. And yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. So, I love you guys, and please just be safe. So, I will see you all tomorrow.